I'm worried about the market. Shall I sell my stocks that have gains?
The answer is almost always no. Do not sell gains if you're trying to time the market. Let me show you why with some math. So the break-even analysis. When you sell a stock with gains, you pay more capital gains tax immediately. For the sale to be worth it, the market needs to drop by more than the tax you paid. So here's an example. Your stock is worth $15,000. Your cost basis, what you paid, is worth $10,000. Your gain is $5,000. So your tax rate is 20% long-term capital gains, for example. The tax you owe is going to be $1,000, and the net proceeds after tax is $14,000. For this sale to be worth it, the stock needs to drop by more than 6.67%. Here's why. You now have $14,000 to reinvest. For you to come out ahead, the stock price needs to drop below 14,000 so you can buy back more shares than you sold. 14,000 divided by 15,000 is 93.33%. So the stock needs to drop by 6.67% just for you to break even after taxes. So the formula is simple. Minimum drop needed equals tax rate times the gain divided by current value. Let's look at more examples. If your gain is 50% and you pay 20% tax, the market needs to drop by 6.67%. If your gain is 100% and you pay 20% tax, the market needs to drop 10%. If your gain is 200%, you pay 20% tax, the market needs to drop 13.33%. So the bigger your gain, the more the market needs to drop just for you to break even. But here's the biggest problem. Even if the market drops exactly that amount, you're just breaking even. You haven't gained anything. You've just avoided a loss. So here's the real kicker. You need to time two decisions perfectly. When to sell right before the drop and when to buy back in at the bottom. The reality of what usually happens is you do not get this right. So for selling gains to make sense purely from a market timing perspective, you need to be extremely confident the market will drop by significantly more than your tax hit, probably 15 to 20% or more, and you need to know exactly when to buy back in. This is why the advice is almost always don't sell gains to time the market. The tax drag alone makes it a losing bet unless you're an exceptional market timer, and virtually nobody is.